Guys, welcome back. Welcome to our new subscribers. My name is Brenda. If you haven't been here before, welcome to our channel. I hope you like my content. Share with your friends. My purpose here is to encourage others to be prepared for their families during hard times. Today I wanted to talk to you about my prepper pantry. That's kind of on my mind right now because as the seasons change, it motivates me to get in there and organize and take stock and see what do I need to get through the winter time, what do I need to have on hand for cold and flu season. Today, I wanted to talk to you all about my prepper pantry, about the things that I store, because I kind of go both routes here. I do store the basics. I store wheat berries and I grind my own flour because it's healthier. I do also use all-purpose flour. I do both. I use both flours. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is great for baking. It's great for breakfast. There's so many healthy things you can do with oatmeal. I have beans in my prepper pantry. Wonderful source of protein. Of course, we like to fix our beans with some onion and some ham seasoning and cornbread, cabbage, things like that. But in a pinch, you might not have meat in your refrigerator or freezer. You could serve these beans with tomatoes, add some tomatoes, some basil, a little bit of garlic. There's a lot of things you can do with beans to make a nice meal. I also have, that I didn't bring in here, but I have rice, flour, sugar, yeast, salt, spices, all of those things that I need to cook from scratch. I also have a good stock of popcorn for two reasons. I love to grind popcorn for my cornmeal. It makes the best cornbread you've ever had, I swear. But also, it's a healthy snack. It's easy. It's right there and it's so easy. So yeah, I'm a big fan of popcorn. And I wanted to, kind of show some healthier options, some back to basics, some cooking from scratch. I do believe that's the healthiest, and that's normally how I cook for my family. I like to cook from scratch. But in a crisis, when times are hard, it's hard. It's hard to put your mind together and gather those ingredients and make a meal that might take 2 or 3 hours to fix, and then clean up that mess if your water's not on. As a voice of experience, sorry, I've got something in my eye. We had a tornado hit our house years ago. It's been a long time ago now. Not too much damage. It took, like, the front porch had to be replaced. The roof had to be replaced. We were all safe. But we had no electricity, no cell phones, like immediately, no cell phones, no electricity. And it happened late afternoon. I actually had made homemade beef stew, and it was simmering on the stove when the tornado hit. We're out and assessing our property and talking to our neighbors, making sure everyone's okay. It got into 6 o'clock, 6:30, and it was supper, and it was time to eat. And I was just frazzled. I was just absolutely at my wit's end. There's no way I could have put together a home cooked meal at that point. Number one, my stove's electric and there was no electricity, okay? But I already had this big pot of beef stew on the stove, ready to go. I had made a big batch because I was gonna freeze some of it. So I had a meal ready that I could offer my neighbors, and I don't even know if anyone ate. Everyone was just really upset about this, the damage all around, just terrible damage. But anyway, I've said all of that to say there's times in your life, there are times where you just cannot put together that nice home-cooked meal that you would like. I had, every once in a while, I'll have a day like that where it's just like so much going on. I'm so busy. I'm just going to grab something really quick out of the prepper pantry. Like last week, I did a video of my chicken and stuffing casserole. And the ingredients on my shelf is a box of chicken stuffing, a can of cream of chicken soup, my nose is itching, and a can of chicken meat. And that made a very, very good meal. My husband loves that meal. and it was all on my shelves. All I had to do is go gather my ingredients. I had that meal in the oven in just a few minutes, and in a half hour, supper was ready. So there's days when those kinds of meals are very nice to have, and there's nothing wrong with that. Another idea that I have on my shelf is the sweet Sue chicken and dumplings. You literally open the can and warm it up, and there's chicken and dumplings. I have canned vegetables and canned fruits as well, so I would make a balanced meal out of this. Another thing I do, and I forgot to get a can of refried beans, but I do keep refried beans in my long-term storage, and I like the Knorr sides. This is the Spanish rice, and now I haven't tried this beef taco filling. I got this on my last Walmart order, and I'm gonna try this. Yeah, the expiration day or best used by date is December of 2025, so that's awesome. But anyway, this would make a nice meal. Mix these two together, serve it like a casserole, or you could have use the refried beans. You could have beef burritos with Spanish rice and refried beans on the side. Lots of things you can do with these, and you just literally open them up and warm them up. The North sides, when I got these, I think they were like $1. Now I think they're like $1.19. And this was $2 and something, and I'm not sure exactly what the price was. And there's 6 ounces here, so there's not a lot, but again, if you mix it with rice or if you mix it with beans, you can make it stretch. Another handy meal on the shelf, I talk about this a lot, is spaghetti. There's a box of spaghetti, a jar of sauce. Literally, the sauce is $1.49. No, it was $1.49, and I haven't bought it in a while, so I can't say for sure because prices are going up, right? But the spaghetti and the sauce together, I would safely say would be less than $4, and that would be a meal that would serve 4 to 6 people with a box of spaghetti and a jar of sauce. You could also use bread, make some garlic toast to go along with it. If you have fresh vegetables, a salad would be great. If you don't, you could open a can of vegetables, a can of fruit to get your vegetables and fruit in that meal. Another shelf-stable source of protein is Jif peanut butter, any brand of peanut butter, any kind of peanut butter. You've got your protein. You could have it on crackers. You could have it on bread. You could mix it in with things. You know, just a lot of things you can do with that. Chef Boyardee ravioli. This is not my favorite way to eat pasta by no means, but it's like 98 cents a can. And again, you open the can, you warm it up, and there's a meal, okay? And so that's basically what I was wanting to, you know, give you like both sides of my prepper pantry. I do stock the basic ingredients to cook from scratch, but I also stock the meals that could provide just something fast and filling that can feed your family and get you through a meal when otherwise you might not be able to stop and fix up a big meal for your family. So that's my encouragement for today. Try to be thinking about things that your family would like to eat, how you enjoy cooking. Get you a notebook. I always emphasize that you need a notebook to keep your prepper pantry organized. Keep lists of what you have, what you need, and take that with you to the store when you're buying groceries, and try to buy at least a few things each time you go to get groceries. Try to pick up at least a few things for your prepper pantry. So I hope you're all having a great week. My week is going well. It's getting really busy. I had a big old dumpster delivered to me today, and tomorrow Brent is taking off work, and we are going to empty out our living room and pull up all of the old carpet in the living room and hallway, that stuff right there. And we've got new flooring. We're going to be, Amanda's coming Friday and Saturday, and he's going to be laying new floor. I'm so excited for this. So it's going to be busy, but it's going to be really good. And it's going to be probably 2 nights of me fixing fast meals, because my kitchen is going to be full of my living room furniture, and I'm not going to be able to cook a lot. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. These easy meals come in really handy. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you're doing well with your prepper pantry, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.